My boyfriend has been getting 2 a.m. texts from another girl, whom he told me not to worry about, saying how he's the only one that gets her, but after I did some more digging, I realized she was the only girl he cares about too. I need some advice. I, 23F, have been in a relationship with a guy, 23M, for the past year. We're complete opposites personality-wise. I'm introverted and prefer to stay indoors, whereas he is extroverted and prefers to go out and spend time with others. This wasn't an issue before, but since the past 2 to 3 months he's been going out a lot with this female friend of his who we'll refer to as C. I voiced my discomfort to him, but he brushed it off the first few times. Then I started to feel that maybe I am doubting him too much and it's just a harmless friendship between a guy and a girl. But then last week I noticed him receiving late-night texts at around 2 a.m. I checked who it was as he was sleeping, and it was C asking him where he was and why isn't he replying and all. Then I scrolled up and noticed they talked a lot. Like a lot. And those texts were ranging from "I love yous" to "you're the only one who gets me" and stuff. Didn't find anything explicit as such, but this disturbed me a lot. And I've been ruminating on this since then. What to do? Commenter 1, he's cheating, break up ASAP. Oop, I love him so much, and just breaking up like that after being together for a year is hard. What's right and wrong anymore? Commenter 2, 1 year is not a lot of time. Get out of the relationship before this goes on for years. They're going to sideline you one day and you'll become the side chick. Get out ASAP, he's definitely going to pick her. Commenter 3, Simon, that's an emotional affair. You need to leave like now. Update. Hello guys, I posted here 6 months ago when I was really confused about my boyfriend and a girl he was spending a lot of time with. We had been together for 2 years and things started to feel different. I saw messages from her on his phone in the middle of the night. They said things like "I love you" and "you are the only one who understands me." I felt hurt and uneasy, but I did not want to seem jealous or controlling. When I brought it up, he told me I was imagining things. He said they were just friends and I had nothing to worry about. He made me feel like I was the one creating a problem out of nothing. So I let it slide. That is where I left things in my last post. I hoped I was wrong. I hoped things would go back to normal. But they did not. He kept getting closer to her. They were always texting. They hung out constantly. I started to feel like a stranger in my own relationship. He stopped sharing things with me. He stopped asking how I was doing. I was watching him drift away. I kept pretending I did not notice because I was afraid of losing him. A few weeks ago I found out from a mutual friend that they went on a weekend trip together. He never told me. I had no idea. When I asked him about it, he did not even try to lie. He just said they needed a break and that she had been there for him in ways I was not. That was the moment I realized I had already lost him long ago. He never really ended the relationship. He just let it fade. He gave all his energy to someone else while I stayed and waited and kept hoping he would come back to me. He never did. Now I am trying to pick up the pieces. I feel broken. I feel like I was emotionally cheated on, and that somehow makes it harder to process. He never even saw what he did as wrong. He just moved on like I was never really part of his life. I do not know how to stop feeling like I was not enough. I loved him so much. I tried to be understanding. I trusted him even when my instincts screamed at me to run. And now I feel like I betrayed myself. If anyone has been through something like this, how did you heal? How did you learn to trust again? How do you stop blaming yourself for loving the wrong person?